Welcome, everyone, to Ocean City, Maryland. Best Restaurants 2023 award winners. We've got a baker's dozen in 5 categories to cover, so let's dig right into it here at 70th Street and Coastal Highway with the winner of the best all-you-can-eat buffet for 7 straight years and running with the Bonfire Restaurant. Family owned and operated since 1973, their 150-foot buffet features prime rib, seafood, barbecue, desserts, and more, as well as an a la carte menu. You can also check out their tropical aquarium while you belly up for another plate. Our editorial pick is Victoria's Crab House. Everyone needs to start off the day with a good breakfast, and that's particularly so when you're on vacation and burning a lot of calories having fun. The Lawson family has a history of serving up great food in OC for nearly 40 years, from the Castle in the Sand and Coconuts Barn Grill to the Pirate's Den, and now Barn 34. With 7 kinds of Eggs Benedict to Captain Crunch French toast or a crab imperial omelet, just to name a few, it's pretty obvious that the Lawson gang knows what it's doing as far as fueling that beach-hungry crowd. Barn 34 is easy to find. It's on 34th Street and Coastal Highway. The late morning meal that is rarely eaten at home, but frequently enjoyed on vacation, is of course none other than that mysterious chow time fare, brunch. The Bad Monkey is good at catering to a hungry family, and if you're really famished, then just go for the Uptown Monkey. Jumbo lump crab cake, 2 eggs any style, breakfast potatoes, fruit, and homemade toast. The kids might be okay with their Nutella toast and bananas. The Bad Monkey can be found here at 58th Street and also in Westo. Our editor's pick is the Vista Rooftop Restaurant at the Fenwick Inn. Let's move on to 33rd Street and knock out 2 birds with 1 stone with Anthony's Liquors for the runner-up in Best Carryout, like a Captain's Choice sandwich with a half a pound of meat. But where they shine even brighter is making those sandwiches in the shape of a torpedo. Yeah, they win again for the best subs in town. And it's no wonder with hoagies like the Flagship, a blend of capicola ham, pepper ham, Genoa salami, provolone cheese with lettuce, tomato, onion, and seasoned with olive oil, wine vinegar, and hot peppers. I have yet to find a better sub in town, but Primo Hoagies comes pretty close. Moving on to another category that folks often get for carryout and is a hands-on experience, has its winner tucked away on the bayside of Coastal Highway and 36th Street. Shawnee's Point has 11 different kinds of wings, and I've got to get down there and order a pound of these puppies, like the K59, sweet Thai chili, and scallions. Pickles Pub apparently serves up some righteous ones too. Now, as to the winner of the best carryout, you're not going to find some ostentatious billboard proclaiming their fares, because they don't need it. I mean, come on. They could have also won Best Brunch if more folks knew about them. Stuffed cabbage, potato latkes, kishka, and herring could be your brunch. And then Paul's traditional Reuben, mushroom barley soup, cheese blintzes, and a slice of whatever's in the dessert case. Done deal. Rosenfeld's. I don't know how anyone can come to the Maryland coast and not get at least one meal that came from the sea. All right, I get it. So you're gonna tell them the next 4 winners, or just keep fooling around? Yeah, dude, you gotta let them know. There are about 6 million people that call Maryland their home. And that's about how many different ways there are to eat a crab. And a whole lot of those people prefer to crack a crab at the Crab Bag, 131st Street and Coastal Highway. Our pick is Victoria's Crab House on 139. Cracking crabs is fun, but sometimes you're so hungry you just don't have the patience. When you find yourself in this situation, your uptown option should be the Crab Cake Factory. And south of 33rd Street, just go to Coins Pub. But if you're with family and friends that want a full meal, the Crab Cake Factory might just be your ticket too, because they also won the best seafood restaurant. Our editor's pick is Harpoon Hands. The winner and runner-up for the best waterfront dining have one thing in common: a spectacular view. Like here at Fager's Island, overlooking the Isle of White Bay. And if you come in the winter, you might get treated to a meal overlooking a scene like this. The Spain Wine Bar at the Cambria Hotel is fantastic as well. For the best new restaurant in town, Pope's Taco Joint has branched out from its other locations in Fells Point, Hampton, and Towson. In addition to the tacos, tamales, and quesadillas, you can finish off the meal with a slice of tres leches pastel, otherwise known as yellow cake made with 3 different types of milk. Pope's Taco Joint is located at 15th Street and Baltimore Avenue. Saltwater 75 is our honorable mention and might give a run for the best Bayside dining one day. For the best Mexican meal at the beach, Cantina de Madre, locally known as Mother's Cantina, is your winner por 2 años seguidos. Since you're on the Maryland coast, just go with their Maryland crab quesadilla. Flour tortillas with Maryland lump crab, tangy corn salsa, smoked Gouda, and jack cheeses with a dash of Old Bay, served with sides of guacamole and pico de gallo. Mother's Cantina is located on 28th Street and Baltimore Avenue. Our uptown pick is Tequila Mockingbird. Right around the corner from Anthony's Liquors is where you can find the best restaurant where chopsticks are your utensils and soy sauce is the condiment. Look no further than OC Wasabi. They pride themselves with the freshness and craft of their sushi, as well as their miso soup and seaweed salad. For dessert, you can try their mochi ice cream in pressed rice paper. OC Wasabi is located on Coastal Highway between 33rd and 34th Streets. Your runner-up is the Bluefish Restaurant and Sushi. Another perennial winner in both Italian and pizza is, of course, none other than Lombardi's Trattoria on 94th and Coastal Highway. For your pasta dish, you might want to try their famous pesto sauce with basil, pine nuts, garlic, olive oil, and Parmesan cheese. And the whole table can share a meat lover's special 16-inch pie. A touch of Italy, Ristorante is your best formal Italian choice, and Rapino's Italian Bistro is a must-try for their wood-fired flatbread creations. In 1980, a husband and wife from Baltimore had a vision of opening up an open-fire kitchen in Ocean City, Maryland. And 45 years later, the coals are still burning for the Bull on the Beach, like here at 94th Street and Coastal Highway. Along with their pit beef and pork ribeye sandwiches, you should also order a dozen of their middle neck clams or seaside oysters, because they also won the best raw bar in town. Harrison's Harbor Watch is your runner-up for all seafoods served on ice. And for barbecue, you also can't go wrong with the 28th Street Pit and Pub. After all that food, it's time for an ice cream dessert. And Dumpster's Dairyland, like the one here at 123rd Street, has been delighting beachgoers since 1939, when Mrs. Gladys Dumpster started making her own homemade ice cream right on the boardwalk. Core Brothers Frozen Custard is our editor pick. Thanks for joining us, and the next time you visit the Maryland Shore, be sure to check out one of these award-winning restaurants.